The application process for Momentum Music Fund is really straightforward. You apply on our website and it's all an online application.
There's only a few sections to fill in. If you're making a plan anyway, it should be quite useful, and actually it doesn't take that long.
Artists can apply, ideally managers apply, or someone who has a strategic vision applies.
You can write the application yourself, or you can ask somebody that you work with, like your manager, to write it for you. If you haven't got a manager, you can ask somebody that you know who might be able to give you a bit of perspective or a bit of help.
You can apply via the PRS for Music Foundation website. Once you've registered, click Momentum to start your application. After filling in the contact sections, you'll be able to submit your music. You can submit up to 4 tracks.
Rather than thinking about, which YouTube video have I got the most views on, go for the best song you have. And if you can be really consistent and show a couple of different links of great music, that's really helpful.
The Your Project section asks a series of questions to help us see what activity you require funding for, what it is that you've achieved to date, your long-term goals, who you're working with, and any marketing or promotional plans.
You write around like 150 to 300 words per question, so a good little tip is to use that word count as best you can.
It's really important to articulate and express what you think the output of the fund is going to do to achieve your development.
Put the steps of what you're trying to achieve down and bullet point it. It makes it super easy for the advisors to make the right decision.
Now, this section may take up to an hour, and you should get input from your team members wherever relevant.
We do find that those applications written by a manager on an artist's behalf go down better with the panel.
In the budget section, we expect to see a breakdown of expected costs and projected income.
When you're doing the budget, make sure it is realistic and attainable.
Under the expenditure headings, make sure you add detail so that we can see where you hope to spend the money. We ask you to include income that you know is coming in the confirmed income column, as well as a prediction of any unconfirmed amounts.
Funders don't expect you to be great at maths and great at budgeting. What they are expecting is for you to have done a bit of research and have realistic figures about what things are going to cost you and what you should be spending on each part of your plan.
The figure you enter for funds from Momentum should be enough to balance the budget and to ensure that the activity will take place. For example, if your projected expenditure is £20,000 and your projected income is £10,000 without Momentum support, then you should be asking Momentum for £10,000 to balance your budget.
If you have gone through the application form and at the end of it you've come out clearer on what it is you're going to be doing and how you're going to do it, it's probably a really good application.
Once you've applied, it gets looked at by us as a funder, but also by a panel of experts. So we invite people from record labels, publishing companies, booking agents, managers, everyone working day to day in the industry.
Clear, concise and considered. If it's got the 3 C's, you'll find that the application is definitely going to get a better looking than most other applications. However, the music is still going to be as important.
It takes 6 to 8 weeks to make decisions, so when you're putting a plan together, make sure the activity doesn't happen until after you'll find out if you've got funding or not.
Momentum offers grants of £5,000 to £15,000 for artists and bands to break through to the next level of their career. For more information, go to prsformusicfoundation.com.